it's Rachel. I'm back with another plan with me in my Hobonichi Weeks. I'm going to be using this gorgeous kit from RachelBeautyPlans. I saw on the TV the other day an advert for the Starbucks pumpkin spice latte. I think it was Gokwan, and he said it's coming soon. So I will take that as confirmation that pumpkin spice season is coming. And I think using this kit would be very fitting. So this one is from RachelBeautyPlans. It's got some gorgeous washi at the bottom there and all the bits that we need. So we'll open up and we'll get started. Last week I used this beautiful kit from last year's advent calendar from Josephine Bow Designs. Haven't yet put a picture on my Instagram. I will take one and get that up because that turned out really beautifully. So yeah, we're just going to move on to this week. I'm just going to move the bookmark and then it doesn't leave the string underneath annoying me. Right, okay, so let's see. So we need a divider to go down the middle, I think. So let's have a look in here and see if I've got a darker orange one yet. I'm going to use one of these ones. You've seen me use these a million times. These are the Josephine Bow Designs vertical bow dividers. These are the bow ones, and this is in the bright colourway. They are obviously available in the pastel as well, and the pastel colourway is usually my favourite. I think this goes pretty perfect with the kit that I've chosen. So we're going to use that. So today is the Thursday. I'm filming this a little bit later in the week. I didn't intend to. I had intended to film it at the start of the week, but sometimes in my Hobonichi I think it's better to film it later on in the week, because then it's not so sparse when I'm filling it in on the camera for you guys. You get to see a little bit more of what I've done in the week. Although this is supposed to be my forward planning, so yeah, it can't always be like that, I don't suppose. I'm so cold today, and if you can hear the rain as well, where I'm sat in my dining room, and my kitchen is right next to me, and I have a corrugated roof on the bottom of the porch, and the rain is hammering down today, and I don't know if you can hear it, but and it's freezing as well. It's absolutely freezing. I've come in from dropping my daughter off at school, and the heating has gone straight on, like no messing about. We are having the heating on today. Am I on the camera okay? Let's move up a little bit. Right, so let's put this beautiful washi down on the one on the other side. So how is everybody? I hope you're doing well. An update for those of you that very kindly sent me messages on Instagram and a couple of comments underneath the last video as well about my daughter struggling to settle into school. Yeah, she did okay today. We've had a week of crying. And then this morning we got there and she saw one of her friends come into the playground. We got there a little bit early, and obviously with COVID we have to line up and wait. It's not just a simple case of going in. But yeah, we got there and she noticed a couple of her friends, and she was sort of showing off. She's a bit of a show off, my daughter. She likes to get a laugh. If she gets a laugh once for doing something, she'll do it a million times. Like, she's a bit of a comedian, or she thinks she is anyway. So yeah, and then she had a bit of a whimper. She was like, I'm gonna miss you. And I just said, oh, you are ridiculous, that's not even real. And when I said that, she just laughed. So I was like, oh, it's not real. So yeah, a much better day going in today, which is really, really nice. Makes me feel a lot better, because it's hard. My best friend's daughter goes to school as well, and she goes to the same school in a different class. They're in opposite classes. They do get to see each other though, but my friend's little girl is really settled because she went to nursery pretty much full time, and Paige didn't. Paige went 3 mornings, and then we were going to up it and COVID happened and she didn't get to up it, and it's just been a bit of a shock. So I'm really lucky that my friend, she has a little girl that goes to the same school, and she's very supportive and makes sure that she'll text me in the morning and say, how did she go in, how are you? And it's just nice to know that, yeah, it's just nice to know that I have somebody there that sort of cares, really. Yeah, but yeah, much better day, which was good. And then my son, obviously he's settled, but I just got an email just before I started filming this from my son's school. Didn't say what year group it was, but it said there has been a confirmed case of COVID in his school. And it says they've taken all the measures necessary and he doesn't need to stop coming to school. And everyone that came into contact with the staff member, it was a staff member, has been informed, and they'll need to self-isolate. So I'm sure that it is going to be the first of many letters of that type. I've been waiting for it, to be honest. I knew it was coming. But yeah, it doesn't mean that I have to feel particularly confident about it. I mean, Do I want to go and pull both my kids out of school and just have them at home with me and know that they are happy and safe and well? Of course I do. But would doing that do them any favours? Absolutely not. I mean, pulling my daughter out of school right now would be ridiculous because, like I said, she's just settling in. And then what would I do? Would I just pull them out every time we had a confirmed case of COVID? Like, they'd never be there, would they? So you have to sort of do what you're recommended, don't you, by the government? And not that I have much trust in the government, but yeah, just go with the flow. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So I don't really know what I'm doing here. I'm just making a bit of decoration, I guess. Yeah. Don't know where that came from, but we did it. Right, so then I've got this beautiful box. I always say that I really enjoy these big boxes that we get from Happy Sherpa. I'm going to sort of, am I going to put it lower down? Yeah, I'll put it lower down. I'm going to put that there. And then I think I might just be able to squidge the tracker in. In fact, I don't think I will, but I'm going to chop it because I only need 2 anyway. The only 2 things that I track, as you know, are my medication and if I wear my contact lenses. So I am going to chop one off. I'm going to keep the top 2 colours because they're the darker, more vibrant ones. Let's see if I can do a neat job of this, or am I absolutely going to ball it up? Let's see. Let's see. I'm going to have to go quiet because I need to concentrate. I can't concentrate when I'm talking. Right, let's see what we did there. Do you know, I would cry if that went through onto my background. I would really cry. I didn't think that through. Perfect. Oh, you see, I'm one of them professionals. Right, so excellent. Oh, I love how that's turned out. That's brilliant. Love it. Absolutely love it. Right, okay, so in these Happy Sherpa paper rekits, you do get the date covers included. So that means that we can use these. The 21st was Monday. The 21st for Monday. So yeah, my son, I don't know whether they'll have told them in school about what's happened, but I think he'll be all right with it. He's pretty go with the flow. He'll be okay. He was chuffed yesterday. I have to tell you this funny story. It's not really funny, but I thought it was funny. So my son is a little bit obsessed with food. He's very, very small and very, very thin. Like, you wouldn't know it to look at him. There's nothing of the boy. But he loves food. He absolutely loves his food. And they must be doing some kind of initiative at his school where last week they sent me a text and said that Year 7 pupils could go to school at the end of the day and they would be given a packet of bagels, unopened, uncooked, and a box of cereal. So I think they must be doing some kind of initiative because certain parts of our town are quite deprived. We live about 25 minutes away from the school, but the school that he goes to is right on the edge of a council estate, and I think because of that they must be doing some kind of initiative to make sure that children come to school with a breakfast in their bellies. So yeah, I said to him, I mean, you don't need to go and get it if you don't want to, but yeah, if you want to bring those home. So last week he brought home a box of cereal and a packet of bagels, and he was absolutely chuffed. So yesterday I got the same text message again saying that they could go and pick up the food if they want. It was in the morning, he was still at home at the time. So I told him, and he was like, oh yeah, I'm going to get it. Well, I ring him on the way home every day just to make sure that he's okay because he has to walk home on his own. I have a little tracker app that tracks him, but I still like to ring him and speak to him and make sure that he's safe. Oh, well, he was absolutely buzzing. He was absolutely buzzing when I got through to him on the phone. And I'm like, you okay? And he's like, oh my God, Mum, yes. We got free cereal and we got free bagels and I got a free packet of porridge. And I was like, oh, wow. What a win that was, Jensen. Amazing. So, yeah, he was absolutely buzzing. So, yeah, he won't be too bothered about the COVID. He will trust that we're all doing the best thing for him and he'll just go with the flow. So, yeah. So I've just put bin day down for Monday. Now I need to refer back because my memory at the moment is absolutely terrible. I think I mentioned this the other day, but I'm struggling to focus at the moment. I don't know how to describe it properly. I can't think about things. It's like, oh, I'm going to sound like an absolute nutter here. So if I try and think about something, my mind wanders or the words won't come together or I can't remember things, do you know what I mean? So I'm going to have to refer to, I've got my Motem here, I've got my daily section, and I'll do, oh my goodness, I didn't fill yesterday in, but I'm going to refer to this to help me to fill this in, and yeah, that's what we're going to do. Where am I going to put this? Up at the top there. Up at the top there. Right, so that's, you see, it says that I went to Greens, which is a cafe near my daughter's school, for breakfast, right? And I absolutely, that was completely out of my head. I did not remember that. So yeah, I don't know what's, I think I've just had a lot on my mind lately, trying to sort the kids out and make sure that they're happy and stuff, and maybe it's just scrambled my brain. I'm hoping that somebody's going to comment below and say, Rach, I'm with you, like I get like that. Otherwise I might need to start getting a little bit worried. I think I'm wobbling the camera, I'm sorry about that. Right, okay. So yeah, Chris and I went to Greens for breakfast. I'm going to just bob that down. I'm leaning on a Happy Planner book because I don't want to write on my background. I don't normally write on camera. I get a little bit of stage fright because my arm goes all shaky. But yeah, and something else that I've said about this kit before as well, these kits from Happy Sherpa, I really love these memo boxes that you get. I think they're for people to use if you want to like put them down here or do meal tracking or whatever, but I just like to scatter them through the spread. I think they look really, really nice. So that's what I'm going to do. So what else did I do? We had a nice roast dinner for tea on Monday, but I'm not going to put that down. I think I'm going to leave that for Monday and we'll move on to Tuesday. Have a look at this, what I put as well. A much needed nap. I had a much needed nap. I was tired on Monday. I've had one of those sore throats. Not COVID. I get plagued by sore throats every year. I should have my tonsils out really, but I've never had it done. But I had one of those really bad nights where you're okay during the day and you know you've got a little bit of a sore throat, but as soon as you lie your head down at night, it's like you've swallowed razors. It's like cut glass. It's horrible. So it was a restless night, and we have to get up quite early as well. We get up at like 6:30 or 6:45. Oh, my watch has died. I'm not really sure why. It's died. So yeah, I must have had maybe 2 or 3 hours sleep. So I went for a nap. I actually went to bed to watch YouTube and I fell asleep. And it's just saying nap time on there as well on Tuesday. So apparently I had a nap on Tuesday as well. Apparently I'm lazy this week. Right, so we did a Print Impression Weeks plan with me on Tuesday. So I'm just going to write that in. There we go, and we can pop this on Tuesday. That is up on my channel if you fancy going and watching that. That's my social media one. So I'm going to pop that there, and then I'm going to have a look in my Paper K folder and just see if I've got any stickers that I want to put down. I'm going to put down one of the darker ones. These are just the little YouTube bears. So yeah. I feel like my nails are quite appropriate today as well. I have been trying, if you've been watching, you know I've been stress biting my nails. So I bought some Miracle, what's it called? Miracle Serum from Avon. And it came with a nail varnish, not the one that I'm wearing. It was a lilac one. I've given it to my daughter. I'm really making an effort not to bite my nails because it just looks disgusting. On these videos, I watch them back when I'm editing and I just think, oh, I bet people turn off because of the state of my nails. They're just vile. So I haven't bitten them all week. We've got a little bit of growth. I mean, obviously it's not a whole week's worth of growth. That's not happened in a week, but I'm trying to keep them painted and keep them out of my mouth. It's just a nightmare. So yeah, I'm struggling with that, really struggling with that. Right, so it says that I watched some Waterloo Road. So I'm going to write that down on one of these boxes. I'm about 10 years behind everybody else watching Waterloo Road. I'm really sorry. I'm very aware that when I'm writing the camera is shaking. I'm so sorry. I need a better setup. I need to stop filming with my phone and to actually be professional and maybe get a proper tripod and a camera. So I'm just going to put that there, and then I think in the space at the top, whoops, come on Rachel, sort yourself out. In the space at the top, I'm going to try and find a TV icon. I'm pretty sure that I've got some in here. I've got my Josephine Bow Designs reusable sticker book. Yeah, we've got one here that's quite a good colour, haven't we, for the autumn. So let's Pop that down there. Perfect. I'm loving it as well. Chris said, why are you watching something that's so old? Like, because you can tell that it's from like the early 2000s. Why are you watching things that are so old? And I was like, because it's good, because I want to, okay? I don't want to watch. He's obsessed with watching sports, obviously, and anything that's on like Animal Planet, anything about animals or bugs. Like, I'll come into the living room and there'll be like a snake documentary or a spider documentary, and I'm like, can you just not have those disgusting things on my TV, please? Because it's disgusting. They're not disgusting, are they? But they're all creatures that deserve to be on the earth, before anybody says, like, don't call God's creatures disgusting. But you know what I mean. Spiders and snakes are not the one for me. So, right, let's move on to Wednesday. On Wednesday, I went to the Tesco shop for some shopping. So I'm going to write that in here. And I'm just going to put a little, if I put that here, oh, perfect, that will fit nicely. Look how fat she's getting. She's not even flat on the side anymore. Yeah, so I think that I've got a shopping trolley one. These are all extras that came off the Harriet Wright design kit that I used in the last plan with me, and the colourway actually seems pretty perfect for what I'm doing. And then I'm going to pop that I saw my nana. I went to see my nana and Brian on the Wednesday morning to make sure that they were okay, so I'm going to write that on there. Haven't seen them for a while because, like I said, I had that sore throat coming on and I didn't want to pass any nasties on to them. So it'd been a few weeks since we'd seen them. There we go. And I need a heart or something, because I love them. Because I love them. So what do we have? Let's have a look. I'm loving using this sticker album, by the way. They're in a few different designs in the shop. I'm not sure on the stock levels, so you're going to have to go. You can use my code for this as well. And I don't know, I honestly don't know how I lived. I'm going to pinch that because that's the right colourway. Honestly don't know how I lived without a reusable sticker book before, because all of these bits and pieces will have been on sheets of paper, and they will have been in my folder, in my one of those little folders, and it would say used kits or used sheets, and I never ever ever picked that folder up. This is making me use all the stickers that I would never have used before, and I love it. I could do with another one, actually. I need to go and get a second one. So I've just put the laundry down there because I did do some laundry this morning. What am I doing here? Looking for a heart. Right. Looking for a heart or something. Something nice to put above that. I think what I might do is, I've got these family dinner stickers and I never ever use them. So I think I might get my little scissors and just cut the family bit off and pop that above it, because I think that'll fit nicely in that space. So that is what I'm going to do. Might be a bit messy. I'm going to try. Oh no, don't rip. Ah, oh no. Oh, phew. There we go. Right. I'm going to put the dinner bit back in the folder because I might use that for something else. And I'm just going to pop that there. Oh, that's quite cute, isn't it? Right. Okay, so obviously we are here now and I'm filming this video. So I am going to pop that in here. We've got Hobonichi Weeks. I'll try not to wobble the camera. Plan with me. Here we go. Oh, it stopped raining, thank goodness. I'm just thinking I've got the school run later on and it's absolutely piddling it down, but it stopped. Hopefully it's going to say, I was looking on my watch before it died, and it was saying 90% chance of rain all day, and I was like, ugh, rubbish. But I've just bought my daughter, I need something to pop on that. I've just bought my daughter the cutest poncho from Amazon, and it's got a little hood that's got like a duck on it. It's so cute. So that's going to come tomorrow, but she didn't get too wet today actually. She does have a coat, a winter coat, and we did put her wellies on, and then I took her school shoes in her bag. So she didn't get too wet, but I just thought another layer, a poncho, couldn't hurt, could it? So I bought her a poncho. I wanted to put something on there. Maybe I'll put a bow at the bottom. I've got some of these bows, and they're from my old sampler from Josephine Bow Design. And I just feel like it might just brighten that box up a little bit there. Right, so next up we're going to move to, I don't know what I'm going to put here. I'm going to leave that because obviously it's only Thursday morning. But tomorrow at dinner time I'm going to a little place down near where we live, and it's called Topo. I don't want to say it's a cafe. It's a bit posher than a cafe, but it's not quite posh enough to call it a restaurant. So I don't know what you'd call that. But I went last week with my friend for tea, and we had salt and pepper chips. I nearly wrote chips then because I was thinking about chips. We had salt and pepper chips, and I'm a vegetarian, so they do salt and pepper chicken wings. But if you're a vegetarian, they do what they call salt and pepper cauliflower wings, and it was absolutely gorgeous. It was so nice. We had other things as well. We had broccoli with garlic and chilli, and we had bruschetta. We had a couple of cocktails, and what else did we have? Oh, and halloumi as well. We had some halloumi. And then I noticed on the Facebook page that they were doing an offer if you go at dinner time. So it's $7.95, and you can choose like one main and 2 sides, and then like a dip. So that's what we're going to do. I want to put a heart there. I'm going to put, in fact, actually, I think I've got some date stickers. It's technically not a date. You can call it a day date, I suppose. I'm going to put one of these on because I just think it's cute when me and Chris get to do things together without the kids. For a long time we didn't. Do I want to put that on now? I don't think I want to put that on now, so I'm going to pop that back in my book. So yeah, it's not a fancy date. Like, we're not going to get all dressed up. It's only during the day, and then afterwards we'll be going to pick Paige up from school anyway. So, but yeah, so I'm going to put that down, and then that's it. Don't think I've got anything else to put in there yet, but I tell you what we can do. We can do the weather. I can't do the degrees because I'm filming on my phone, so I can't look, but I can definitely do what the weather has been like. So I'm going to use the Happy Sherpa papery ones. Or am I going to use paper K? I'm going to use the paper K ones because I've just realised how very cute they are. So today needs rain because it's raining. And then yesterday it needs a rainy one because yesterday was a horrible rainy day as well. And then it's just been not quite sunny, but not quite freezing on all the other days. I've only got one of those on this sticker sheet, but I'm pretty sure I've got some more of those. Just have a little look-see. Yeah, I've got loads. I've got loads. She says. Doesn't have any of those. Yeah, I've got them here. I need to do an order with Paper K. I've not done one for a while. Since I stopped PRing for them, obviously I don't get to put a PR order in every month. And they moved from Etsy to a standalone website. So it hasn't crossed my mind to go over and have a look, but I will do. Because I definitely still love their stickers. Right, okay, so that's what we're going to do for that. So all I need to do now is to put my to-dos in. And then I'll have a think about what I'm going to put in this box, maybe some super important things, and I need to fill that in at the bottom, but then we will be done, I think. So not the longest video today, but that's fine, that's okay. So I'll put my shopping scan down, and then I'm going to put parent pay because I need to put some cash on there for Jensen to be able to get his lunch. He takes a packed lunch to school. But I said to Chris, once because he'll eat a lot. Like I said, he loves food, but he loves food that he loves. Do you know what I mean? He can be quite, nervous to try new foods and stuff, so he didn't want to go straight on to hot dinners because he didn't know what the menu was going to be like. But I said to Chris, once he realises that it's more like a cafe rather than a school dinner where you've got to have what they give you, he'll be all over it. So it's really quite clever. They have this thing called Parent Pay, which I'm sure everybody knows about that's got kids, because I think most schools do. And I load money onto it, and then he pays for his dinner with his fingerprint at the scanner, and it lets me know what he's chosen, which I think is really good. And then it also lets me know how much it is. And once he got his head around that, he's living his best life. He's still taking a packed lunch because he still wants to take his packed lunch just in case there's something on a day that he doesn't like. But he's having his packed lunch, and then they also open for morning break as well for snack time. So he's getting himself a waffle or some toast for his snack time. He's getting chicken wrap for dinner, and then he's getting a homemade biscuit at like break. And I'm like, boy, you are just living your best life over there at the moment, aren't you? So yeah, he is loving it. So I need to top that up for him. So that's what that one is for. And I don't think I've got anything else. I've got no birthdays coming up. I did need to order Paige a poncho, but I've done that. I do want to sort the D-stash out. I keep having D-stashes on the Facebook UK PA D-stash group, because I have got just boxes full of stickers and accessories and things that I'm not using anymore. So I'm sure that some other lovely people will get some use out of them and love them more. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I haven't yet had my contacts in this week. Right, so I think we are done for now. That's how the week's turned out so far. I've still got quite a few stickers left. I love how many functional boxes you get, like I said, because I'll never run out. I don't usually, when I'm using a Happy Sherpa papery kit, I don't usually need to go and get other boxes from other kits or out of my reusable sticker book. I usually have more than enough. So yeah, so I'm loving how this has turned out so far. I'll carry on as the week goes on, and I'll pop a picture up on my Instagram. If you watch this video, thank you so much. I hope you're all safe and well. If you like this video, if you could give me a thumbs up, and if you subscribe, I'll love you forever, and I'll see you soon. Bye.